All right, today we'll be working on problem solving 16A. The first step in the problem solving is to read the word problem. The teacher has 64 stickers. She wants to put them in an album that has 24 pages. If she puts 8 stickers on each page, what is the number of pages she will use? All right, so once we read the word problem, our next step is to underline the question, what is being asked. If she puts 8 stickers on each page, what is the total number of pages she will use? All right, so now we have to find information that we need to solve to answer that question. So I know that she's going to put 8 stickers on each page, and we want to know what is the number of pages she will use. So we need to find out how many stickers there are and how much you can fit on each page so we can find how many pages there are. So I know that she has 64 stickers, and I know that she's going to put 8 stickers on each page. So that's the information I need to figure out how many pages I need. So now it says that the album has 24 pages. We actually don't need that information because we want to know how many pages she's going to use, not how many total pages the album has. So if we take this number and put them into groups of 8, because there's only 8 in each page, we should get the amount of pages needed to fit those stickers. So now we're going to create our OPSI model. And I know if I put these stickers into groups of 8, into equal groups, I'm going to be dividing because I've taken a total and I'm going to break it up into equal parts or equal groups. So I'm going to divide. So I'm going to create my OPSI model. And my OPSI model has 4 parts: understand, plan, solve, and evaluate. So on the understand part, I'm going to create my strip diagram and show that I'm going to divide 64 into 8 equal groups. So my strip diagram is going to be on my understand part. So I know my total. The total is 64. And I'm going to break it up into groups of 8 to get the number of pages I need. So I need 8 parts down here. So I'm going to make 7 lines, gives me 8 parts. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that gives me 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and whatever I get in those, that gives me the total number of pages. So I'm going to put a P for pages. So if I take 64 and break it up into 8 equal groups, that should give me the number of pages. So that's my strip diagram. Now I'm going to make my plan part. I'm going to finish my plan part. So first is operation. What operation are we going to use? We're going to divide. And then method. What are we going to divide? We're going to divide 64 by 8. And then we write a number sentence. The number sentence would be 64 divided by 8 equals, and we're not sure what it equals yet. And then the process. We're trying to find the quotient of 64 and 8. So we're going to write quotient of 64 and 8. So that means we're going to divide 64 by 8. So now we're going into the solve part. So I'm going to divide 64 divided by 8. So I get 64 divided by 8. So I can try to divide the 6 by 8. How many 8s go into 6? 8 is greater than 6, so I can't. So I'm going to divide the 64 by 8. So we can count by 8. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64. So that was a total of 8 times. So 8 times 8 is 64. We subtract, that gives us 0. So our quotient is 8. If I wanted to check if we got that answer correct, I can multiply 8 times 8. That gives me 64. So my quotient and my divisor, if I multiply them, that gives me my dividend. So 8 times 8 is 64. So that checks out. All right, so we wanted to know the number of pages that she will use to fit those 64 stickers. So now we do the evaluate. We can write, she will use 8, because that's our answer, pages, and then we say why, because 64 divided by 8 is 8. And that is our OPSI model. She will use 8 pages because 64 divided by 8 is 8. And now you try 16b on your own.